Good afternoon, my name's Hippyswift and today I'm going to be taking through a review of my Trek Alpha 1.2. I've had it on the road for a little over 4,500 miles, 3,500 of which have been touring with the front rack, even though it's got carbon fibre forks. Stay tuned for more. Not only have I cycled the 4,500 miles on this Trek Alpha 1.2, I've also cycled Land's End John O'Groats and a few other cycle routes all across the United Kingdom. This frame features a Trek Alpha aluminium series frame, which is actually corrosion resistant to some tolerances for aluminium. Sometimes you can have rust come up in aluminium, not as rust and iron looking type thing. It actually makes a white fine powder. This is actually corrosion of aluminium, and these Trek Alpha series frames don't have this happen to them. The features of this bike are mainly Bontrager components as well as the Shimano drive chain itself. For the group set we have a Shimano Sora setup, which I've never had any problems with on any of my bikes or touring bikes. I highly recommend them, but they're supposed to actually be a budget setup, a low cost setup, which they are, but I've had no issues with them whatsoever. The frame, as I said a minute ago, is Trek's aluminium Alpha range. These double wall Alex rim wheels are spot on. I'm not too sure about the Bontrager Select tyres, but then again they've done well and I've skidded on them a few times having a bit of fun. This is more of a fun bike now with carbon fibre forks. It's highly lightweight and it was originally built in 2008. I recently bought a pair of these. This is the 54cm, and I've also got a 52cm version which I'm selling to my mum and her partner. So I got them quite cheap. I think they were under £200 each bike, so I bought a matching pair for my mum and a boyfriend. They are really well made bikes. They aren't the bikes I originally cycled Land's End John O'Groats on, but they are absolutely 100% identical in every way, apart from this one even still has all the stickers on it, which I'm chuffed about. When I bought these bikes, it still even had grease and on the pedals. It had a little bit of yellow grease still in the rear derailleur or mech or whatever you want to call it, which showed that it hasn't actually been used in the, well, it was made in 2008 model, so it was made in 2007, sorry, if it was a 2008 model. So yeah, 10 years old, it's 10 years old and it still has original grease, and that wasn't a bad thing because, well, it's absolutely spotless, as you can see. I know I'm rambling on a bit here, but I just thought I'd show you a quick look at this bike because I highly recommend it. Again, the carbon forks were attached with the lugs down the bottom here and cable ties up the top here. Obviously cable ties you can do up as tight as you like and it doesn't really matter. The cable's going to snap long before you're doing the carbon fibre, the structure of the carbon whatsoever. Whenever you buy a new bike like this, it's always just best to check the number on the underside of the frame. Just check it online with your local police or country's police force. Just see if it is a stolen bike, because lots of bikes going cheap, especially online, whether you're on Craigslist or Gumtree, or sometimes even eBay, but eBay's a bit safer nowadays with PayPal and that sort of thing. Always check with your local law enforcement to see if the bike has been stolen. These two were a matching pair, so I've obviously got no quibbles about them being stolen because, oh, it's going over. But yeah, I thought I'd bring this Trek Alpha 1.2 to your attention, because for under £200 you could just whack a bike packing setup on it and then be sorted for pretty much the next 5-10 years until you need to change maybe the wheels and main drive chain and bottom bracket if you're really doing hilly stuff. It's for a good cheap bike second hand, it's well worth getting. Thanks for watching my review on my Trek Alpha 1.2. Till next time, stay safe and I hope you find peace.